What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you how to change the oil in my 2008 Honda Civic. Let's get started. Pull the e-brake so the car doesn't slide anywhere. Right down here, you'll see this little symbol with the hood popped on the car. Pull it. My car has the 1.8 liter. Come around here, right in front of the car here. Right above the emblem, you're going to feel a little lever. You're going to pull up on it. And then to the side, to the right. Now, how you're going to keep the hood propped open because it doesn't do it naturally. You see this little stick right here that starts here. It runs along right to the battery. You're going to grab that stick. You're going to come over here. You're going to find this little hole. Bam. Nice and propped up. Loosen the oil fill cap, because if you can't loosen the oil fill cap, then you're not doing the oil change, but you can still drain that oil. So, bit of a tight squeeze. What are you going to do? Oh no, I can't loosen it. It's on there tight. Blah, 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 blah. Go ahead and grab yourself a pair of slip joint pliers. Now, like a lot of things in life, the longer it is, the more leverage you'll have, but the harder it is to control. Around here. Put it here. And then just give it a tug. Easy as can be. Now, what I like doing is I like sticking it here. That way, you can't close the hood without thinking, oh no, did I put the cap back on or what? The hood won't close, and it's definitely saved me a couple times. Okay, next what you're going to have to do is grab yourself a jack or some way to lift the car. Kind of take it. Come over here to the side of the car. We get down here. You'll see this line here that runs along the length of the side of the car. That's called a pinch weld. So what you're going to want to do is go ahead and push your jack up under here. Line it up. And then slowly start raising the car. And as you can see, it's getting pretty high up there. So we're going to jack it up a bunch. You're going to grab yourself something stable. Now, I have jack stands. You might have to use a piece of wood or something of the sort. You're going to slide that under there on that pinch weld. Then slowly and carefully let the car sit down. Okay, so the car sat on that jack stand. Then you're just going to pump the jack up a little bit. You're not going to want to lift it anymore. Just till it hits a little bit of resistance. Right there. Now, the reason you have a jack stand is in case the jack gives out. Because jacks work on hydraulic principle. And the reason you have the jack up there is in case the jack stand gives out. So you have two safety measures. Now, the next thing you're going to need is a catch pan. I have this one here. I think I got it from AutoZone, but you can get them pretty much anywhere. Harbor Freight, AutoZone, Advanced Auto, Napa, Walmart, Amazon. It doesn't matter. Its only job is it catches the oil that drains out of the car. Right here is the bolt that you're going to have to loosen so that way all the oil can drain into the catch. And right here is the oil filter that you'll have to change after you drain the nut. Now next what you're going to need is either a 17mm wrench or ratchet. I have my ratchet here because I find it much easier than using wrenches in tight spaces. Now go ahead and come over here to your drain bolt. Now, I just broke this one loose. Sometimes they're hard to get on, alright? Over time, they will come seized up and things like that. So all you gotta do is put it on there, give it a yank, it'll break loose. Then you just come under here and start the drain. Now, while that drains, next thing we're going to have to do is worry about our oil filter. Now, this here is our oil filter. Now, same as with the drain bolt, sometimes over time, they can become hard to get off. See? Put a little force into it, still ain't coming off. Sometimes you can just grab a rag, but I have a special tool to take it off. Alright, now let's slow it down to a drip. So go ahead and grab your drain plug, put it over here. Take your wrench or ratchet, and tighten it up. Now, you don't have to put too much force on it. It's just got to be snug. Now, as I showed you earlier, that oil filter doesn't want to come loose. And they sell various tools you can use. This is the one I'm going to use because it's my favorite. You just go ahead and snap it onto your ratchet. Now, how it works is when you're twisting the oil filter off. Alright? So this is the twisting motion. It grabs it, and then it'll pull it with you. Like that. So the harder, as long as you get the bite on it, the harder that you twist it, the harder it clamps it, so it's an equal force. Now, sometimes, like this, if the oil filter, for whatever reason, is smaller than that, you're not getting it off. You're just going to have to figure out something else. So here is our oil filter. So we're going to want to take this, go around it, get a nice bite on it, and as you'll see, it comes off. So we're going to come over here and then just finish her off. Now as that drains, let's go prep the other oil filter. Go ahead and open up your oil filter. Okay, you see this little seal around here? You don't want to put that on dry. Open up your oil. Reach down in there. Get a little bit of oil on your finger. Come to the seal and wet it up. You're going to put oil around the whole seal like this. That way it has a proper seal. Come back under the car. Check and make sure up here, you're going to reach up here, that the old seal isn't still on it. Then you're going to double seal it, and it's going to spew oil everywhere. So come up under here. You have to wiggle it around a little bit till it can find the threads. Then just hand tighten her on. Pull the pan out from it. Come over to your jack. Jack the car up a little bit. Grab the jack stand out from underneath of it. And then slowly let the car down. Go ahead and grab your funnel. Stick it into your fill here. And it's going to take 4 quarts of 5W20. Now this car has over 200,000 miles on it, so I'm using high mileage. Now if you come to the back of your bottle, it'll say right here, it'll say 1 quart. Okay? 5 quarts come in a bottle. Now what you're going to want to do is fill it all the way up until it hits that 1 quart mark down there. That means you put 4 quarts in it. Go ahead and start pouring. Now periodically, come time to time, hold the bottle straight and check and see what that level is. So I'm a smidge over 1 quart, so we're going to pour a little bit more. Check. Still a little bit over. Check. And that'll do it. Go ahead and take your funnel out. Put your cap back on. Grab a napkin. Remember, the first time you pull your dipstick out, it's always a lie. So as soon as you pull it out, just disregard whatever it says and wipe it down. Put it back in. Pull it back out. And read it from there. And it looks like we're perfect. And close your hood. Start your vehicle up. Now you'll see that little wrench icon. So what you're going to want to do, come over here, shuts down, key on, engine off. So you don't completely start it. Now how do you get that little thing to go away? Come over here. That'll say sell, as in select, and then reset. So you're going to press this button. Now cycle it through, and then hold. As you can see, it blinks, then hold again. Boom, you're back at 100. It's as easy as that. It's simple and important to keep up on your car's maintenance. Anyway, that's it for today. Until next time.